Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey with us, one big happy family. Thank you so much for all your beautiful comments, your loving support, always. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'd like to mention, if the video is too fast for you on any of them, in the description box there's a link, 2-minute video, how to slow down the speed of the video, and also to turn your closed caption on. So the stitches I'm calling will be written down here. You can pause, read, and take notes. I don't write patterns. I get asked that a lot. For the most times, I use 2.75 hooks, depending upon the thread I'm using, 3.5, or the pattern that I want to create to go bigger or not. And that's what you should do. For people that have tight stitch, use a size of hook bigger or 2 size bigger. And for people that have a loose stitch, you should go a little bit 1 or 2 size smaller. So a small one to tuck in loose ends and a pair of scissors. I do have a private crochet group that you're more than welcome to join as long as you have a profile. Also follow me on my crochet page on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. If you're stuck on any projects, you could always message me through there. I'd like to mention that a lot of you sometimes ask me about my threads. These are Portugal threads. I am in Europe. They're 4-ply, 100% cotton thread. And they sell, it's $12, making the exchange, $12, 100 grams, which are balls like this. Okay, it's about 300 to 325 yards. Minimum of order of 6 balls. Okay, so we're going to get started. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. It's free of charge. You don't pay for that, and it helps us creators tremendously. And if you watch the video, and if you're not a creator or don't crochet, because I know some of you don't but love to watch my videos, please do give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. And if there is short commercials, just watch the little small commercials. I don't want you to be wasting your time in 5-10 minute commercial, but it does help the channel again itself. Okay, so let's get started, everyone. Thank you so much. And for the women that have been donating, for the women in need of thread, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And for your tips also, thank you so much. And for the ones that are considering to do so to help the women in need of thread, please consider so. My PayPal account is in the description box also. If you want to give it through there, if you want to give it through the little thank you bag underneath the video, you can. The only difference is that YouTube takes 30% of that money that you're donating. Okay, let's get started, everyone. Okay, everyone, so today we're going to create another round pineapple doily. I think you'll like this one too. And it's going to be a medium size, so it's not that small, it's not that big. Not unless you're using Aunt Lydia number 3, then it will be bigger. My threads are 4-ply, but these are Portugal threads. They're a little bit thinner than Aunt Lydia, so my patterns become a little bit thinner, smaller, I should say. I'll be using a 2.75 hook, a small one to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. Please give a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps to grow the channel, and it helps us creators tremendously. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is that magic circle. If you can't, then do a 6 chain. Inside of this magic circle, I'm going to create, first I'm going to do a chain, come back in, and do a single. So this is my first single. And I'm going to do 7 more. With the first one, we'll have a total of 8 singles. I've done my 8 singles. I'm pulling onto my string, closing it up. And I'm going to come on the first one with a slip stitch. Okay, coming back in the same stitch. This is how I start my first double crochet, single and 2 chain in the same stitch again. I'm going to do another double crochet and close it up. 1, 2, 3 chain. I'm coming into the next stitch. We're doing half. All of the other ones will be halves, and then close it on the second double crochet that we're creating and close it. So it's 2 incomplete. 1, 2, 3, chain into the next stitch, incomplete half double crochet into the same stitch, and another incomplete half double crochet, and close it all together. We're going to have a total of 8 groups. This is row, let's say this is row 1 because the singles are too small to even count as row 1. Okay, so we don't get mixed up. So row 1. Okay, so I've done my 3 chains. I'm going to come right at the edge of both double crochets we did from the start with a slip stitch. Okay, we're going to come into the center of this 3 chain with a single, chain 2. This is my first double crochet. I'm creating another double crochet. So I'm building groups again of 2 double crochet inside of these spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Now remembering that if your stitch is too tight, you can do an extra chain. If it's too loose, then cut down a chain. Okay, this row 2 is the 2 double crochet inside of the 3 chain space and 5 chain. 3, 4, 5. Come back in and create your 2 groups. Not 2 groups, your 2 double crochet groups. Okay, this is row 2. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I finished my row 2. Like I said, I'm not counting the singles on the center. I'm counting from the groups here. Going into row 3. Coming into the center, I'm doing a single. And I'm going to do 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets. I'm coming back in and doing a single. 1, 2 chain space. Coming into the next one. Single, and repeat again the 5 double crochets. So this row 3 is going to be like this all the way around. Single, 5 double crochets, and a single. Two chain into the next 5 chain space. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I had to come back and do a little demonstration of row 4 that's missing on the pattern. Sometimes it gets lost through editing or however, I don't know. But some of you do better visualizing the tutorial than just reading what I just pinned up. So I felt that I needed to come and do this, and we'll pin this link to the right-handed people that is missing. This obviously will go directly already into the left-handed because I haven't uploaded yet. So after you do your shells, single, your 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets, I believe. 5 double crochets, sorry, missing one here. So single and 5 double crochets, and then your single, 1, 2 chain right on the where we've closed off the double crochets with slip stitch. Okay, and then I'm going to come back in and do a single. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain, jump the shell, coming into that 2 chain space with a single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain, and again, just jumping right over. So we have 6 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain, and again. So we're going to do this all the way around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is row 4. that's missing for the right-handed people. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank God for Tammy Gonzalez to made a comment that it was missing. Thank you so much, Tammy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's very important when you guys see something to let me know so I can correct it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well appreciated. So I'm going to come back where I started that first single, and I'm going to close in. So that's your row 4. 1, 2, 3 is the shells, and the 6 chain single, 6 chain single in between the shells is row 4. And then we continue with the normal tutorial. Thank you again so much, Tammy. God bless you, and sorry and apologize for the missing row. I went into my recordings and check if it's there, and it wasn't there. So I wasn't going to create a whole tutorial again. I'll add this to the pinned comment on the right-handed people. And of course, once I upload the left, this will already be on the left-handed. So that's okay with the left-handed already. Just going to continue the other recordings from there on. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. And again, I apologize. Okay, everybody. So pretty much finished all my chains. Came in my 6 chain with a single and 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. I'm going to build 8 double crochets. That's including with my single and 2 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Row 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 double crochets, counting with a single and 2 chain. I'm going to do a 2 chain, come back in, and a single. So basically it's the single and 2 chain and ending 2 chain the single the same way. So it's 9 total with that. Okay, chain 2, coming into the next chain again, single, 2 chain, and repeat everything again. So we have single, 2 chain, our first double crochet, our second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 2 chain, back in the same stitch, same chain, single. So we're going to repeat this all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, so completing row 5, 1, 2, 3, the chain, the 6 chain, 4 and 5. Doing my 2 chain, coming in where that single is. The first single we did with a 2 chain with a slip stitch. Now I'm going to do the walk using back loops. I call it the walk with a slip stitch until my 5th double crochet. Okay, so during the walk to the 5th one, I have the single 2 chain is 1, 2, 3, 4. On my 5th one, I'm coming and grabbing both loops and doing single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 chain. Counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4 on my 5th one, single. And repeat the 13 chain going all the way around the same way. Okay? So I'll meet you at the end. So we finished row 6. I've closed in with a slip stitch on my first single. I'm going to come on this 13 chain. We're going to have a total of 16 double crochets. We're going to do single 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. And I'm going to do 8 double crochets first, and then chain 3, and then 8 more, all in the same space here of the 13 chains. Okay? So 8 double crochets, that's including my single 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, chain, come back in and create again 8 more double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, going in directly into the next 13 chain, or chain 13, and create the same thing. So we're just going to repeat everything again. 8 double crochet, 3 chain space, and 8 more double crochet. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so we finished row 7, going into row 8. This is pretty much what's starting to look like. It will be very nice. Okay, so we're going to skip the first double crochet on this row and the last double crochet on this row. So I'm coming into the next double crochet, skipping the first, coming with a single already, 2 chain. We're going to do 7 double crochets. Okay, so I've done my 7 double crochets, skipping the first. I'm going to do chain 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, coming into the first double crochet, and I'm going to repeat again 7 double crochets. We are not doing the last double crochet. Okay, so it's going to look like that. I'm going to come directly again. So we don't do the last and we don't do the first. I'm going to repeat again my 7 double crochets, and then chain 7, and then 7 double crochets again. So it's just a repeat now. So I've done my 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Coming into the first, and repeat everything all over again. 7 double crochets. We don't do the last double crochet. We skip it, and we skip the first one on the next motif. Okay, and then go directly into the second double crochet on the next motif. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so we finished row 8, going into row 9. We're going to skip the first double crochet and the last, so I'm coming in the second one with a single, chain 2. That's my first double crochet. I'm going to have a total of 6 double crochets now. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm coming inside of this chain and doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets. I'm going to do a popcorn like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Coming back in again and doing my second popcorn with 5 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, and 5 double crochets. Coming on the first one, closing it in. 1, 2, 3 chain. Again, coming on the first double crochet with double crochet, and proceed with my 6 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Remembering to skip the last one and the first one, so I'm coming in the second double crochet on the next motif and start my 6 double crochets again. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finished row 9, going into row 10. We're going to skip again the same thing, skip the first one and the last double crochet. So I'm coming in on the second with a single 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. You should have 5 on this row 10 double crochets. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5 chain, coming in where I have the popcorns, and I'm going to create 5 double crochets again, creating those 2 popcorns again. Space between them, 3 chain. I have 4 and 5 double crochets. Closing in my popcorn. 1 2 3 chain. Again, 5 double crochets, creating the popcorn again. My neighbor's dog is a little puppy that's going crazy with the little plate. So 2 3 4 5 chain, coming into the first double crochet, and create your 5 double crochets, 1 per space, 1 per stitch, not doing the last double crochet. So we have our 5 and go directly into the next, skipping the first, of course, and doing the 5. So we're just going to repeat this on row 10 the same way. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so we finished row 10, going into row 11. I'm going to come in the second double crochet with a single. So we'll keep decreasing on here and 2 chain. Now we're going to have 4 double crochets. Okay. 1 2 3 4 5 chain. I'm coming in where we have the 2 popcorns, the 3 chain. I'm going to do 9 double crochet. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 double crochets. 1 2 3 4 5 chain, coming in the first one and repeating my 4 double crochets. Well, skipping the last one, I should say, and the first one on the next motive. So we have 4 double crochets. So we skip this one, the last one, and the first one, and repeat the same thing again. 4 double crochets, 5 chain, 1 2 3 4 and 5, coming into the center of the popcorn and doing the 9 double crochets. And then repeat the same thing, chain 5 again. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, going into row 12. So we started the foundation of the pineapples already. I'm going to go over to the next double crochet, always skipping the first one and the last one. Single 2 chain. On this row 12, you should have only 3 double crochets. Chain 5, 2 3 4 5. I'm going to come in on the first double crochet with double crochet, 1 chain. On the second double crochet with double crochet, 1 chain space between them. So you should have your 9 double crochets with 1 chain space between all of them. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 chain space between them and chain 5. 3, 4, 5. Skip the first double crochet, come into the second. Create your 3 double crochets. Oh, sorry. Go into the first double crochet. I don't know what I was thinking. You're supposed to skip the last and the first. Sorry about that. Double crochet, next space double crochet, and your 3 double crochets. Just like that. And then skip the last one and the first one and come into the next one. Create your 3 double crochets. And repeat everything again. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the first double crochet of the 9 double crochets with double crochet, 1 chain space, into the next, and so on. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finish row 12, going into row 13. Skipping the first double crochet, going into the second, single, 2 chain. So again, on these motifs here, we don't do the last, we don't do the first. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to come in the first space between the first and second double crochet with double crochet, 1 chain, into the next double crochet, 1 chain, into the next double crochet, and proceed this way. So normally in the pineapples, we usually do the 3 chain, then single loops. On these ones, I'm doing double crochet instead of loops, okay? It's just to be different than the normal double crochet. I mean, different is good. Why not? So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Skip the first, not skip, going to the first, my goodness, and do the second. So we're left with 2 double crochets. Skip the last one and the first one, and proceed again the same way. Chain 5, and into the first space chain between the first and second double crochet with double crochet, 1 chain space, and proceed to do the pineapple. The only difference is, like I said, we're not doing the 3 chain loops, we're doing double crochets. I like different. Most of you that follow me know that I like different creations. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finished row 13, going to row 14. So skipping the first one, coming in the next one with single, chain 2. That's my first double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain, 4 going into the pineapples. So I'm coming in between space. We're starting to decrease on the pineapples. You should have 7 double crochets now on this row 14. I believe it's row 14. Let me just confirm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes. Sometimes, you know me, get these rows mixed up. I'm just used to crocheting away and not doing counts at all. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And of course, you know, you're skipping the, always skipping the last and the first. So we're coming in here with 1 double crochet, 2 chain this time. Skip the last one there and come into the next one. So the last and the first we don't do. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeat your pineapples again. 1 chain space, double crochet, 1 chain space, double crochet. So very simple. That's what happens when your hands are stretched out on top of a small manicure table and you can't do that much movement. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, so row 15. So I pretty much started here already. So we've closed in with slip stitch, did the walk into the center, did my single, 2 chain, my first double crochet, created a shell of 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 double crochet. I'm going to create another one. So 2 chain and 3 more double crochet. So I'll have 3 groups of 3 double crochet inside of this space, the 2 chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it's too loose for you, you can do a chain 4. Okay, 1 chain and create your double crochets for your pineapples. So very simple and very fast pattern to create also. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Create those 3 groups of 3 double crochet all in this 2 chain space here. So 3 double crochet, 2 chain space, 3 more double crochet, and 2 more chain, 3 more double crochet. So we're creating those groups. We need to start closing off the pineapples. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 16. So I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to do the walk with slip stitch to the center of my first shell here, and I'm going to create a shell, single, 2 chain, and 2 more double crochet. So we have 3 double crochet with that single and 2 chain. Chain 2, and again 3 double crochet. Chain 2, create your second shell. Three double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. So 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 double crochet. Chain 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and continue to create your double crochets. 1 chain space, so on this row 16, you should have 4 little blocks. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets. Chain 5, and proceed again with your shells of 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 more double crochet, 2 chain space between shells, and again 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. So we're going to repeat this row the same way all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going to row 16. Let me just count to confirm. . 17, sorry. Going to row 17. So I've closed in with slip stitch, did the walk, did my shell. We're going to do shells in all 3 spaces here. So in the center of this we're going to do 1 chain space in between the shells. In the center here of this 2 chain space we're doing the shell of 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 more double crochet, and then 1 chain space between shells, and again another shell, 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. So we have 3 shells, shell over shell in the center, and shell over shell. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Create your pineapple double crochets, 1 chain, and again. So on this row 16, you should have 3 little squares. That means 4 double crochets. Chain 5 and repeat your shells. Shell over shell, 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. 1 chain space, and create your shell in the center, 1 chain space in your other shell. So this is how row 16 looks like. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finished row 17, going to row 18. So I did the walk with slip stitch, did my shell. I'm going to do 1, 2 chain, coming inside of that 1 chain space with a single, 1, 2 chain. Continue to do my shell over shell, with 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. 1, 2 chain, coming inside of that 1 chain space with single, 1, 2 chain. Create your shell over shell, very simple. Your 5 chain stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Create your double crochet, 1 chain, double crochet, 1 chain, double crochet, and your 5 chain again. Continue to do the same thing, shell over shell, your 2 chain, your single, shell over shell, exactly how we just finished doing. Okay, so basically this is what it is. So we have 2 little squares, 3 double crochet on the pineapple. We're almost there. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 19. So I've closed in with slip stitch, did my shell. I'm going to do 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and do my shell again. Three chain, and my shell again. Everything else stays the same. 3, 4, 5 chain. Come in. Did I do 5? 2, 3, 4, yeah. Double crochet, 1 chain, and double crochet, chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue to do shell over shell. Chain 3, shell over shell. So it's just a repeat now. Okay, so shell over shell, 3 chain, shell over shell, 3 chain, shell over shell, chain 5, double crochet, 1 chain space, double crochet, chain 5, and continue on. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so we finished row 19, going to row 20, last row. So I closed in with slip stitch, did single, 2 chain, my first double crochet, and 1, 2, 3 chain more. So we have single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochet. I'm coming back down on my second double crochet and picot. Coming in again, double crochet, 1, 2, 3, picot, double crochet, 1, 2, 3, picot, and again, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double crochets and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picots. I'm going to come in the middle of that chain and I'm going to close it up with a single. I'm coming back into the next shell with double crochet, 1, 2, 3, chain, and do my picots again. So we'll have 5 picots and 6 double crochets. Okay. And then of course we're going to go directly, but if your stitch is too tight, you can do a 1 chain space going into that into the 3 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th picot, my 6th double crochet. So we don't do picot on the last one. I'm going directly, closing with single, okay, and repeat the same thing on that one. Okay, so I've done my picot groups. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming in my last one here with 1 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And continue again with your double crochet on your shells and your picots. That's pretty much it for this pattern.